Hello, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss another method of Python, which is partition. So what this method will do, on the string on which we are using this method, it will break out that string into three parts. First one would be the part which comes before the separator. Second one would be the separator itself, and third one would be the value after separator. Okay, so this is how it divides the data into three parts, and it returns the output as a tuple. So if you are not aware of what is tuple, then tuple is something which comes inside this parenthesis, and there are three partition. First one is before separator, second one is separator itself, and third one is after separator. Okay, so if you look at this string, and here on line number 9 I'm using this string one dot partition method, and inside an argument I'm passing comma. So what it will do, it will separate the thing with comma, because comma is a separator here. So whatever the value comes before comma is considered as the first element of the tuple. So you can see it is hello, then separator itself, so separator is comma, so it will be here, and then the value after the separator, so this is this. Okay, so you can see that it is a consider a space, so space is here. Okay, so this is the way through which we can separate out the things using partition method. Now look at the second scenario. In second scenario, we are passing an argument which is not present in this string. So what it will do, it will consider the entire string as a first element of the tuple. Then it will return the other two element as blank, because there is no separator and no value after separator. So that's why it would become like this. So let me run this program for you. So to show these two output. So if I open my terminal, and if I do here Python space session 41 dot py, and if I hit enter, it will print all the output. So one by one we will discuss all output. So for first scenario, you can see output is hello, then comma and world, space with world. Okay, so this is the value after before separator, this is separator, and this is the value after separator. Okay, before separator, after. Okay, for second scenario, you can see if there is no separator value exists in the string, so it returns the first entire string as a first element, second element is blank, and third is also blank because there is no separator. In case of third scenario, we are passing separator as blank. Okay, so blank is here, mean space is there, so it will break out the entire string into three parts. First part is before space, second part is space itself, and third part is the value after space. Okay, now if we look at the fourth scenario, here we are passing the argument as OpenAI. So what it will do, it will look for the first occurrence only, it will not go and check for this. It breaks the string from here, and before this there is nothing. So what it will do, it will make it like this, null, then the separator which is OpenAI, and after that whatever the value is it will be considered as a third partition or after value. Okay, now look at the fifth scenario. So I'm showing you output on both sides, like here you can see output, and here in comments also I have mentioned. Okay, now for fifth scenario, we are passing colon, but colon is not present here. So what it will do, it will consider entire string as a first element, then blank, then null and null, because separator is not there, so for sure there is no data after separator. So that's why these two come as null. In case of sixth scenario, we are passing comma, but we are not providing any string data. So how could it be partition, right? So that's why it is returning three null value, because no data, no separator, and no value after separator. Okay, so these are the some common scenario where we can utilize this partition method. And so in short, you can say that partition method break out the string into three part. First one would be the value which comes before the separator, second one would be the separator itself, and third one would be the value that comes after the separator. If separator is not present in the string which you are providing from the argument, then it will keep the entire string as a first element, and other two would be the null. Okay, So yeah, that's all for this session. I hope everything is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.